Yo, it's Crow, and everything from the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial has been completely unsealed. Now, there was some really fishy behavior which happened where Johnny Depp's attorneys were fine unsealing everything, where when Amber Heard's attorneys were desperate to keep everything sealed because I guess what they had wanted to do was only unseal certain portions. I wonder why. Whereas Depp's team was like, no, just unseal everything. And the court got fed up and unsealed everything. So it's all out in the open. Now, if for some reason your brain is just non-functioning when it comes to this individual on the screen, according to Kat Tenbarge, Johnny Depp defenders crowdsourcing thousands to pay to unseal new pages and texts that support Amber Heard's case and outing a bunch of Marilyn Manson texts that support ERW's case in the process. Sometimes fate has a sense of humor. I actually find it hilarious that in the face of overwhelming evidence, and I have my favorite moments from the unsealed documents, which we'll be going over in the second half of the video. But what are you talking about? Nothing there supports Amber Heard. I mean, okay. This wasn't the only thing in relation to them trying to completely spin the story. Marlo NYC, I was actually going to pull up the article and go through it because it's bad. But after Marlo is being retweeted by Taylor Lorenz and Tracy Connor here, basically just saying the exact same thing as each other, there was this that was in his article. So according to this Daily Beast article, Johnny Depp's legal team were able to exclude the testimony of Ellen Barkin, David Spiegel, Don Hughes, and Julian Ackert. May I present to you screenshots of those named witnesses actually testifying? Thank Christ it was live streamed. I mean, you can actually see it on screen. Also excluded was the testimony of Dr. Don M. Hughes. The person that wrote this article, all right, clearly, very blatantly, did not watch the trial at all, right? Because Don Hughes, if you watch the trial, everybody remembers her. She was on the stand multiple times. It was kind of a controversial thing. So the idea that this individual actually sat and watched the trial and somehow forgot about one of Amber Heard's key witnesses. I mean, look, this guy. How'd you forget this? The fucking psychiatrist who basically argued, what was it? The APA standards don't apply to everything. Like it's kind of nuts. So I thought it was hilarious because somebody did try to correct the person that wrote the article. And you see just blatantly getting things wrong. This was a defamation case where she lied about him abusing her. He did not make legal claims of abuse that would cause him to need an IME. She, however, actually did, via her expert witness, claim she suffered PTSD from him. # false reporting. So yeah, actually, there's another thing. Marlo tried to use in his article that Johnny Depp was hiding from getting an IME, and that was wrong because obviously he paid attention to the entire trial and he knows all of this stuff. But this was very, very, very cut and dry. Amber Heard claims she suffered PTSD. That's why her mental health came into play. Johnny Depp did not claim to be suffering from PTSD. That's why his mental health was not in question. This is basic shit. This is not something that requires an attorney, even like basic legal knowledge, right? This is understandable to a fucking idiot, but it's not understandable to Marlo Stern of the Daily Beast. who again claimed that 4 of Amber Heard's witnesses, one being like a very key witness for her, were all actually excluded by Johnny Depp. What an absolute arrogant scumbag. Because after being, corrected on this, you're in the court docs as someone who Waldman feeds info to, so you can stop posing as a journalist now. What the hell is this guy? Like, I want to know, what do you call this, right? We need another name. I don't want to call this piece of garbage a journalist. I don't want to pretend, because, like, look, God damn it. Journalism is an important profession. The problem that we have is you have this corporate press, these terrible outlets that pump out just absolute garbage nonsense. They don't fact check. They don't source. They get things consistently wrong, even when the information has been available for months. It's insane, right? It's insane, right? But it gets better. So I saw this from Kat, and it just had me laughing, right? Not so much this, because it's a 10-second TikTok in which dude bro goes, oh, they paid $3, and he literally just repeats what Kat Tenbarge said and then makes the face. Maybe he's a fan of hers, right? Maybe. But she goes on like this long tangent, right? A very long breakdown tangent of how everything about the abuse against Johnny Depp is essentially false, right? It's all a smear campaign. It's all lies. She did not abuse him whatsoever. Kat Tenbarge is not pretending that this has anything to do with stopping online harassment against women or any of that stuff. No, she's brazenly telling you that the jury got it wrong. They're all idiots. They're all dumbasses. She knows better. Guys like Marlo at the fucking Daily Beast, even though they clearly didn't watch the trial, they all know better than everyone else. It's disgusting. And actually, let's just talk about like the arrogance of people like this. I saw this fascinating thread using the affordances of different social media platforms to fight a huge misinformation and harassment campaign. It feels almost like a war room. Shut up. God damn it. You're in a defamation trial in which serious claims of abuse have occurred. And you're sitting here treating like, oh, it's like we're going to be playing War Room. These are the people defending Amber Heard. Not doing it because they believe her. I highly doubt that. They just know where their side is. It doesn't matter if this woman beats people up. Actually, let's... I'll continue that. I said I was going to go over my favorite parts of the Amber Heard unsealed documents. Amber Heard finally admitted the fight in Australia with Johnny Depp was about the prenuptial agreement. Combined with the audio where she agrees he hid in 4 or 5 bathrooms during this fight, her narrative is toast. Yeah, it's actually right here. You would agree with me, Miss Heard, that you did argue in Australia about a prenuptial agreement, correct? It was part of one of the arguments, but it wasn't, as I said before, it wasn't what started it. It was the drugs. So while she was arguing over the drugs, the prenuptial, and they started fighting over the prenuptial agreement, because, like when you're dealing with when you deal with the guy who's dealing with like a drug problem, obviously the prenuptial agreement, like, that's the most important thing. I mean, like, it just work that out in your head, right? Like, work it out in your own damn head. Because again, the idiots who have decided that they will stand behind a domestic abuser as long as it has a pair of tits, they'll defend that to fucking hell and back. What about this? This is just like proof that this woman is one of the most emotionally manipulative and abusive individuals that you will ever find, right? Look at this conversation. I'm going to read the highlighted portions, right? Yellow's Johnny Depp, red's Amber Heard. It's on the screen, so if you want to pause it and read it in full, go ahead, right? Because it's so much worse. Mr. Depp, let me tell you something. If you'll remember, couldn't have been even 2 weeks ago. We had a talk where I said to you, listen, I feel like I keep saying I'm sorry. I would say I'm sorry for everything. I've been saying that since I was a kid, just to fucking get through this shit. I'm sorry. Even sometimes if you don't feel like you did anything wrong, you just say, I'm sorry, to fucking quash it, to quell it. It's my sorries too, because they happen a lot, because we fight a lot. So if it's always just I'm sorry, I love you can be said easily with the mouth, but you going to know what's happening inside. You're going to be able to look into those eyes, or you're going to be able to feel it. But that's all I'm saying. I was not attacking you, because I don't want to have to say I'm sorry if I feel I didn't do anything. And I don't want to have to say I'm sorry all the time because... And then the cunt comes in. Then don't say you're sorry. What you really want to walk away with... Now listen to me, please. What I'm saying is I'm sorry doesn't need to be tossed around like it's the only thing that's going to get us out of this. That's not going to do it. I think we have to be honest. Explain yourself. You'll freak out. You're predicting the future. You're right. Last night I couldn't have said anything. No one holds you accountable. You don't hold yourself accountable. Never ever do. You want to complain about having said sorry too much? Yet I actually feel like you attack more than you say sorry. I don't know what this obsession is about not saying sorry. But if this was your ego talking, then protect your ego. Be with yourself. But that just seems like ego to me. You missed my point altogether. Yeah. Or how about this? Amber Heard's sister Whitney admitted her sister was responsible for the finger incident. Yeah. The sister who also tried to, God damn, like, this is what was unsealed. This is all just, this destroys the narrative from Johnny Depp, by the way. Kat Tenbarge, like, I'm not going to call her an idiot, right? Because she knows what she's doing. Right? She's okay to pimp out a domestic abuser, right? Because it has tits and she can't side with the guy. I guess, is that how your fucking brain works? Like, she's going on about how everything in this trial was just a massive smear campaign. Fucking ridiculous. All right. How about this? And again, you can take it for what you want. This is another witness that says they saw Amber Heard abusing Johnny Depp, right? Because there were more witnesses that didn't get called in court that had been excluded, right? But there were even more people, right? Johnny Depp had a train of people that can testify to the abuse against him. Amber Heard does not. God damn. But she wrote her own script based on that. One that no one else saw but her. Between 74 and 75, Depp was in the bathroom and kicked on the back. Yeah, I like it. Nothing, like, again, nothing in here. Not a goddamn thing in here is in any way supportive of anything coming out of Amber Heard's disgusting mouth. But I did want to show you something, right? Because this is what they mean by, oh my God, we got him. We destroyed Johnny Depp. He's being Unsealed now. We know everything. Johnny Depp fans, we've been through this before. Let's look at point number one in this very serious thread about how Johnny Depp is actually an abuser. Johnny Depp suffers from erectile dysfunction. That was literally the first point that this individual had to make. Look, I feel bad for the guy because the fact of the matter is, when you're his age, it's really fucking common, right? It's incredibly fucking common. If you want to mock and belittle him for it, you're just a piece of shit. But these are the Amber Heard fans, right? This is what they do. Kat Tenbarge has been retweeting this bitch's fucking thread. Where like, her very first thing, oh, he has erectile dysfunction. Got him. They're just bullies. That's all they are. That's all they'll ever be. Disgusting trash.